the split and fill option. Add was the
Hmm.
option which we already have discussed. Okay, so do you have any question on that, or should we move ahead?
No, no question right now.
Great. So here we are going to talk about the transpose function. Okay, so first of all, we'll just understand what copy and paste. Do you know how to copy and how to paste? That is Control C and Control
Control
V.
C and Control V.
You're right. Control C and Control V are the shortcuts for copying and pasting it. Transpose is one of the function which help you copying and pasting the data within the different angle. So here, if you can see on the screen, the fourth number of sheet is for transpose. What can we see here? Switch data around by transposing it. You already know how to copy and paste it with the help of Control C and Control V, but there are requirement if you have the data in columns and if it is required for you in rows, then what will you do? Or if you have the data available in rows, how can you change the angle to column? Because there are many functions which are filter, sort, and other feature which help you with more number of things, and that are available only if you have the data vertically aligned, right? So if you can see here, there is one of the example reflecting towards right side of the sheet. Can you see that here, which I have selected?
Yes.
So let's read this. Switch data around by transposing it. We are just going to see step by step. Now see it, when you need to rotate columns and rows, you transpose them in Excel. Okay, you need to rotate it. You want the headers to be coming on top. Here it should look like item and amount, and below you should have the data. Correct? How can we change the angle of it? So we are going to copy it and paste it here, but with the different angle. So how can we do it? First of all, we will select, we will go on the home tab. Here there are options for doing this specific exercise. So as of now, I'm going to copy it. I press Ctrl C or I'll click on this icon. So I'm just copying it. As I copy it, can you see here it has given me
Yes.
a border, a dash border, right? Which is
Yes.
indicating that this specific area is copied, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this area is copied and I would want to paste here in the yellow area. Okay,
Okay.
how can we do that? So we are reading the instruction, click and drag. So I have selected. Now you'll press copy. Okay, so I have Control C and then click on the yellow cell. I am on the yellow cell. On the home tab, click the arrow under paste button. Now this is the very first feature, which is paste. I need to click on the yellow cell first because here I want to paste. Okay, wherever you would want to paste, you will select that place first, right? So if I directly paste it, for an example, if I paste it here with the Control V option, then it is going to paste it as it is, right? Like you can see.
Yes.
But if I try to paste it with the changed angle, then I'll copy it, come here, and on the paste option, as I click on the drop down, there are a couple of options reflecting here, right?
Yes.
Here there are three options. One is paste, other one is paste value, then you can see other paste option. So I am on the very first option, paste, and there the last one is for transpose. Can you see that? I am just keeping my cursor on the transpose option, the transpose icon, and you can see here the preview. I am just
Mm-hmm.
keeping my cursor here. Okay, can you see that? I did not
Yes.
click on it. As of now, I'm just moving my cursor and I just kept my cursor here. So you can see the preview. I'm going to click on it, and here this is the way how I can copy and paste, and the angle will get changed. Correct?
Okay.
Did you
Yes,
get that?
correct.
You also can see the paste special option, Control Alt V, which you can see expert tip. This is for special paste
The
option.
same, yeah, same value. A
Okay,
special value, basically.
correct.
Yes.
You're right. You know that, right? How can we get
Mm-hmm.
that? As I copy it, and if I want to paste on a special, so I'll just press Control
Control
Alt
on.
and V, and this
Mm-hmm.
specific option will appear, this specific dialog box appear. Now if I want to go here, and if I want to go for the transpose, I'll click on the last option. This is going to transpose. Okay, And then if I
Okay.
can press OK, this is going to do the same thing. You can see below, right? I just did it.
Mhm.
So there
Yes.
are two different way you can do the same thing. This option is available in couple of different places. For an example, if you copy and if you want to paste anywhere, even if you right click, this paste special option is available. Either if you click on this option, it is going to throw you on the same dialog box, or if you click on here and there, if you go on paste special, you will have the same dialog box appearing on the screen. Okay.
Okay.
This is related to changing the angle. Now we are going to talk about how can we do the same thing with function, with a function, with a formula. And why do we require a formula? First of all, we could do that by copying and pasting. So the first question
Mhm.
is, why do we require a formula to do the same thing? If I want to copy this
Mhm.
one, I can paste it directly. If I go here, from here I can change the angle, right? But why do we
Yes.
require the function? So here, me out, what I am doing here. For an example, this name of bread. If I try to change the item, instead of bread, if I write grapes here, or if I write apple here, then I want that is if I make the changes to the original data, the same changes should be getting updated here also. Then in that case, I will require a function, because function is something which works in background also, try to refresh. So I am just going to type the function here. Before that, we will just read the instruction. Sometime you do not want to copy and paste to transpose. In this case, you can use a formula to transpose rows and columns. Here is how to do that. First step is to transpose this data. You need to select blank cell first. So this is the blank cells. Since the data on the right side has 6 column and 2 rows,
Mhm.
you need to do this. So here we have the data place where we want this data to be updated. I'll write the function as transpose. Okay. As I see that this is appearing on top, I'll just double click on it and just select this area. And now I'll close the bracket. As I do so, can you see that?
Yes.
All these are reflecting here with the changed angle. And I just applied one function. I did not do anything else. Okay. So here, the changes between copying and pasting and the changes between copying or applying the formula, this is the basic difference. So I'm going to highlight this bread and this bread here. Okay. If I change the value,
Mhm.
for an example, if I change it to apple, can you see below? It got updated automatically. Okay.
Mhm.
And if I keep it to bread again, then you can see below it got updated automatically. Okay. So if you are always going to get the data in this form, but you would require in vertical format, that's when you will require for transpose one. So it will do this thing automatically for you and you would not need to do it manually. Did you get that?
Yes.
Any questions so far?
No.
Okay, great. Then we are moving ahead. And here we are going to talk about the copy and special options only as of now. Okay. So like the transpose is one
Okay.
of the option. There are more
Mhm.
ways. Okay. If you want to copy and copy it as a picture, did you try to do it before? If
It,
you want to
like
copy,
the same format,
yet,
same
but it should be in
same
a
value
picture
with
format.
same format.
Yes, in a picture format. What I'm trying to say, for an example, if you want to copy some of the snapshot, for an example, this is specific snapshot you want to copy, but want to
Mhm.
copy in a picture format. Okay, it should be
Okay.
like an image. You can move it anywhere. Okay, how can you do that? So you simply copy it or click here. Do you see here on my screen? Copy as
Yeah.
picture.
Yes.
So if I click like this, now there are options which I can see on my screen and I'll press OK. Now if I press Control V, okay, or if I just click on the paste feature, see,
Mhm.
can you see it? It is like an image.
Yes.
Okay, I can move it anywhere. It is not cells. It is just that it has copied the same thing, but within the
Yeah.
picture format. Correct?
Mhm. Could you show the option from where you select the copy
Yes.
as picture?
So
Sure.
above in home tab, you have copy option. There are few options
Mm-hmm.
for copying and pasting. We call it clipboard. So this specific
Okay.
area, the very first four of the icon which you can see here, paste, cut,
Mm-hmm.
copy, and format painter.
Mm-hmm.
These are called clipboard option. Okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So here you find copy option, Control C, right? And below to
Yes.
that you can see copy as a picture.
Okay.
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 If you
Got
click on
it.
that, now you're going to
Mm-hmm.
get a dialog box. You just need to press OK here.
Okay.
And then if you paste it, it is going to give you the option within the image. It is the
As a
image feature,
picture.
right?
Mm-hmm.
As a picture, right? For an
Mm-hmm.
example, if I copy this and if I click on copy as a picture and if I try to press OK, I just
Mm-hmm.
click paste. See, this one is
Mm.
in picture format,
Now
correct?
we can drag it anywhere and
Yes,
paste
you
it.
got
Yeah.
that. So this is
Yeah.
how it is related to copying and pasting. This is just a basics, very basic which we are talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Now what do we see? Cut you already know, right? What is the meaning of cut?
Yes.
Cut,
To
which
remove
means
the
you
region.
want to move. No, remove. It is move.
No,
For an
move.
example,
Sorry.
right?
Hmm.
So you can do this with the cut. So there is cut option here, and if you want to paste it on above, so you can just press Control V like I'm pressing Control V now. Can you see that? So
Mm-hmm.
it is moving from one place to other place. Okay, and
Yeah.
copying is making duplicate of it. For an example, here I can do see that, right? From here to
Yeah.
here, I just got that done. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if I try to copy, what else feature I can see within the paste? So this is a specific place where I'm moving my cursor. Can you see that this paste option is showing you grayed out? It is not
Yes.
available. But
Yes.
if I copy it, that's when you can see it is available, right? Without copying,
Yes.
you cannot paste anything, right? So here
Yeah.
I click and there are more feature which I get to see, right? First
Mm-hmm.
option is paste, which is going to paste it as it is, how it is reflecting. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
with the full formatting, with full, with everything whatsoever you have in the cell. Other one is formulas. If you just would want to copy the formulas, not the formatting, not the
Formatting.
formatting
Mm-hmm.
text and everything. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
suppose then you have number formatting and then you have key formatting. There are few things. So as of now, I'm just going to tell you one thing. For an example, if I try to copy this, I just have copied it. Okay,
Yeah.
I just want the same formatting to be available here on this place. Okay, on this yellow cell. From this yellow cell to this place, I want the same formatting how it is reflecting here. So there are two
Yeah.
options. One, either you copy and click on this place and
Mhm.
go on the fourth option. Okay,
Okay.
it is going to
Mm.
give you the same formatting. Now see what am I going to do now. Okay, do you see this place? This formatting
Yes.
I'm talking about. As of now, it is just formatting it in the similar way how it is available there, right?
Yes.
But if you would
Mm-hmm.
want to do it with the mouse, that is going to help you with this format painter option also. This format painter, if you
Yeah.
click on it, you simply click here. See,
Yeah.
okay, it is one and the same
Mm-hmm.
thing. So either you go for format painter option or you go by the paste option. So you just copy it and here if you copy it, click here and then go on the formatting option. Okay.
Formatting. Yeah.
Similarly, like you copied and got it as a picture, even if you do not want to do it from here, copy as a picture, you can simply press Control C here. Okay, like I'm doing. This is Control
Mm-hmm.
C and I want here as a picture. So you can go for the picture option here. Do you see here? Okay,
Yes. Mm.
okay. All these are paste option. Okay. Do you see any
Yeah.
background? Do you get any background noise? It is voice is very clear, right? From my side, or
Yes.
you get any background noise? Okay, completely fine.
Yeah.
So these are paste option which we are talking about. Now we are talking about the width. Okay, we are talking about width
Okay.
also. What width here we are talking about is, wait a second, I'll just tell you here. On my screen, you can see, I'll just get a new file here. I'm just pressing Control N. Control N is going to give me the new file. Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And I'm removing the grid line from the view option, and from here I can remove the grid line. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just doing it so you can focus on this place where I am copying and pasting the data. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just copying this and pasting it here. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'll just give it some colors. So here, item and amounts, I'm going to give it a light blue color.
Okay.
And for these one, you already can see it is gray color, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay. Now if I copy it, how many option do I see it? It is on the fresh page, so you can understand it in more easier way. I just copied
Okay.
it and the paste options are reflecting below. Do you see the formula option? This is just
Yes.
pasting the formula. So we do not have any
Mm-hmm.
formula, hence it is pasting the values only. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The other option where you can see formulas and number formatting. That is what we are going to come on the next feature. We will understand that too. These are going to come in
Mm-hmm.
our next session. Keep source formatting. It is just pasting like control V, okay? But not pasting with the
Okay.
formula. Okay, if you are having any formula, then
Okay.
this function is not going to copy it. No borders.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any borders, okay, it is not going to copy the borders. For an example, do you see this
Mm-hmm.
item and amount is having one border, blue border below? Okay, but
Yes.
if you see here, if I paste it with no borders option, do you see below? You do not see the borders, right?
Yes.
The difference. Okay, so this is what it
Mm-hmm.
is. Now you can see the other functions also. And now this one is linked one. The last option is linked picture. Okay, now this is
Okay.
the picture and but linked. Okay, even if you move it
Mm-hmm.
anywhere, and if you try to update anything here, for an example, instead of item, you just put
Mm-hmm.
here product. Can you see here also it got updated?
Yeah.
And that is not possible with picture, but only possible if you link the picture. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so that is what is happening here. Now the difference between this option and the other option, so if I copy it and paste it as a picture, this option, you can see the difference. So
Mm-hmm.
here this one is link picture, link one,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one is non-link. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, this one is your data
Data.
which
Mm-hmm.
you're copying, right? So what is the difference between non-link picture and link picture? That is what you will be able to understand now. For an example, here I
Yes.
just add item. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
do you see it below? Here it got
Yes.
updated because it is linked one, and here it is not linked one, hence it is not updating. Even
Mm-hmm.
if I try to update a price for cookies, or if I give it a color,
Mm-hmm.
for an example, I just have given it a color. You can see below it got updated. If
Yes.
I try to change it, it is getting updated, right? So this is
Yes.
related to these two options which are available as here. Okay, so this is the difference
Mm-hmm.
between these two icons. Okay, so that is
Yes.
what you can understand about the copy feature. Now
Mm-hmm.
we are going to talk about how can we apply borders, how can we apply or how can we change the font style and everything. So here,
Mm-hmm.
if I try to apply the any of the font style, see I'm changing it. Okay,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and this is what I can do. I can reduce the size of text. So here it is reflecting like this. If you want to make it italic or underline, you can do that from these icon. Just after it, you can
Mm-hmm.
see one of the box appearing here.
Yeah.
From here,
Border
you can
box.
add borders. Okay, for
Yeah.
an example, you can see bottom border, top border, left or right. This is for a specific border. If you want to add only for right, only for left, only for top or bottom.
Yeah.
For an example, I'll just apply for all border. So as I do it for all, you can see it has
Mm-hmm.
applied for all, right? So from here, this is all
Yeah.
related to border
Yes.
feature. You want a thick one, so you can get it from
Mm-hmm.
here. If you do not want that, I'm just pressing Control Z. Okay. So here it is all related to border. If you want to give it a specific color, you can choose the color from below. These
Yeah.
all are different borders. You can just click one by one and understand them. It is going to work as it is. Okay. If you want to erase border, or erase border is one of the option, but one of the very best option. If you want to remove the borders, click on no border option. So here,
Okay.
no border option is available. If you click on it, you'll not be able to see the borders, right?
Yes. Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now I'm just updating the color, the new color I'm getting for, like earlier you can see the color in black. The black borders are there. If you want me to change it, I'll come on this line color and give it a blue color. Okay. Now I have got one
Mm-hmm.
of the pencil on my screen. I
Mm-hmm.
can click like this and give it a blue color, but that is not doable for all. So what can you do? You can choose the color once and then go for all border. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
It is the blue
Yeah.
border, right? Now, obviously, for filling the color and for giving the color for text, these are two functions. One is for filling color. For an example, if I choose this color for filling, okay, I can
Mm-hmm.
choose the here from for the text related color,
Text.
right?
Mm.
After that, I have some of the alignment option. If you want to keep it towards left, towards
Yeah.
middle, or towards
Mm-hmm.
right, these are the options. Similarly, if you want to keep it on top of the cell, middle of the cell, or below of the cell, right, we can change it.
Yes. Right.
If you can see it, I am just going to increase the border for the first header, right? So here,
Yeah.
if I just select the header and if I keep it on top, you can see it now, it is on
Mm-hmm.
top, now it is in middle, and then it is on below, right, bottom of the
Yeah.
cell. There are few more options from here. You can change the angle. For an example, if you can go for this angle, okay,
Yeah.
you would obviously require more space here. I'm just removing the
Mm-hmm.
other options from here because they are going to confuse you now. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm just removing this option also. Can you see
Mm-hmm.
above? This is how
Yeah.
your headers are reflecting. Okay,
Yeah.
so you can do it with the option which is for alignment. Okay, this all options are available in alignment option. Okay,
Yeah. Sure.
if you want to change it from this way, if you want, or if you want in such a way, okay, you
Mm-hmm.
can just let me increase the size of it again. As we have more number of characters, this is how it is
Mm-hmm.
looking like. Okay,
Yeah.
if you want to change it to any other angle, you can go on the format cell alignment. If you click on this format cell alignment, you will be able to see
Mm-hmm.
the dialog box for alignment. So
Mm-hmm.
now focus here. This horizontal and vertical, these are the same option which are available here in the three
Yeah.
icon. Okay, and here the
Mm-hmm.
below three icons. So above three and below three icons are available here, vertical and
Mm-hmm.
horizontal, right?
Yeah.
And now if you want to change it by changing it yourself, you want to change it from control it, so you can just can you do, can you understand it, how I'm doing it? Similarly, if I click on the text, this is how it is looking like, right? So
Now, could
we
you
can
please
change it.
explain again because your voice was not audible for a while.
Is this fine now? Okay, is this fine now?
Yeah, yeah, it is
Okay,
fine now.
so we can do the same thing which we are trying to do from here, right? The same is available if you
Mm-hmm.
want to do it from cell alignment also, like the way
Alignment,
how
yeah.
I am doing it, right? So it
Mm-hmm.
is better that you choose from these options also, which are available on the body of the Excel, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now there are few options which you'll understand if I just remove the formatting and if I keep it as simple as it was before, right? So
Yeah.
here it was like before, right? Now how can
Mhm.
we update it like if you have more
Mm-hmm.
characters within the same cell, how can you show it below? For an example, items and product, right? If I say like this, do you see it
Mm-hmm.
is not reflecting on my screen properly? So there are two ways.
Yes.
Either if you increase the size of your column, if you double click on the
Mm-hmm.
column border, they'll get increased accordingly, like this.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to show it in this size only, that's when you will have to go on the wrap text option. If you can see this option on my screen where my
Mm-hmm.
cursor is moving, if I click
Yes.
on this option, this is how it will reflect. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So these options are there. If you want to keep it in middle, obviously we have understood this is how we keep it middle. This is how we apply borders. Okay. But if you
Mm-hmm.
want a header for these, right? For an example, these are items. And
Mm-hmm.
if you want to cut it, I just have cut and paste it above. Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
want this as the header. Okay. With
Mm-hmm.
a merged one. Okay. This should be having a merged
Mm-hmm.
cell. So from here, if I click, I'll just give it a formatting and a specific color to the text.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it? So it is reflecting like one header for it, for all,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Merge this also. For an example, if I click on this one, so see, this is how it is looking like.
Yeah.
Correct? So these all
Yeah.
options are related to the formatting options, and we can understand from clipboard, font, alignment, numbers, style, all these are related to the formatting options. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, great. So far, any confusion? I know that you have idea about it because these are very basic thing, but still we need to understand all them in case if we
Mm-hmm.
want to know any specific thing, then obviously that is going to help us there, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, now there are two things which is superscript and subscript. Do you know that?
No, I don't know.
Okay, so on my screen,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to say first,
Okay.
second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sometimes we want this st reflecting on top of the first or top of the one. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you
Mm-hmm.
is if I select this st and if I go on the font option, okay, the font option, where did I go? I click on here, this place. On
Yeah.
this place, if you can
Mm-hmm.
see, there is icon, this
Mm-hmm.
arrow I clicked on, and here if I click on, there are three options reflecting here in the effects. If I
Yeah.
click on superscript, so as I click on superscript, you can see the
Yeah.
st is reflecting like this,
Mm-hmm.
a little one. Okay. Similarly, if I
Yeah.
want to select it for second, and if I just do it like this, and if I click on the superscript, it is going to show you ND on top. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay, this is how you can do it. There is one more thing if you want to keep something at below. For an example, for oxygen and oxygen, we call it O2, right? So this 2
Yeah.
is something which we want at the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
we'll click just here and we'll click on subscript. Can you see that?
Okay.
If I
Yeah.
click CO2, okay,
Mm-hmm.
CO2, then I would want to see this 2. First of all, what I'll do, I'll just select this 2 because this is what I
Mm-hmm.
want to be
Yeah.
below, and I'll just click on OK. Okay, this
Mm-hmm.
all are related to formatting feature. That's all for today. In case if you have any question, please ask, else we can wind up the session for today. And please ensure that you join tomorrow at the same point of time, right?
Sure. Today, actually, I was waiting for. I thought today you will provide another link. That's why I was joined late because there was mentioned day two link. That's
It's
why.
completely okay.
Sorry for late
Completely okay.
joining
You're
today.
going to get
Yeah.
completely okay. This is just a request.
So
I'm
same
not.
same link, right? For
In case if
further
there is a
classes.
new link, in case if there is a
Mm-hmm.
new link, you will get updated about it in the group
Okay.
only, right? Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
get notified about it, or on the
Mm-hmm.
personal message also you'll get notified, right?
Yes. Okay.
That's all from my side. Thank you so much for your time and patience. Uh,
Thank you so
and
much.
at the last request is please give 10 minutes to yourself. What we are trying to understand here, discuss here.
Yeah,
Please give 10 minutes at least every day for practicing the same
just for
topics
practice.
what
Yeah.
we are discussing. That will help us, that we will
Yes.
not forget it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of
Thank
yourself.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye. Take care.